Courage is Max when it comes to cystic fibrosis. He is the picture of courage.
Max was sick as a baby. He cried all the time. He was in pain. He was losing weight. He was pale. He was anemic. And getting a diagnosis was a relief.
Once that happened, I got on pancreatic enzymes right away and definitely resolved a lot of the issues.
Max just took everything in stride. He was such a joyful, happy kid.
As he got older and older, I started to realize not once did he ever complain about CF. Not once did he say, oh me, why me?
In the simplest terms, I take a lot of pills when I eat. I do treatments, airway clearance treatments, twice a day. Takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours of my day, both morning and night.
We met through mutual friends, bowling, and we really connected talking about dogs and how we both love dogs.
We like her.
So this was the scene of the wedding last year. We were so thrilled that they wanted to be married here in the backyard.
When we decided to build a life together, it's scary. It's something that I have to think about. Of course, it wasn't so much that I thought I can't handle this, because I felt like Max is totally worth it and we'll work through it.
Max is so cool.
He does everything we ask him to do as far as his health care to keep himself healthy, but he also participates in research.
He will usually be the first patient to volunteer, even to the point where he'll be the first patient in the study and the first patient dosed, which to me takes a lot of courage.
Many of these new drugs that we have approved, like Orkambi, which he's on, have come to market because of research time that people like Max have given.
When we first started looking at some chest x-rays after the Orkambi, it was surprising to see a lot of the kind of clarity.
Here was this drug that was going to change the way both of us understood how his lungs would behave. And it was really an incredible moment.
When he was maybe 4, he wrote his first fundraising appeal, and every year since then.
And it's kind of like a little a yearly update on him, and they look forward to getting it.
I look at it as an opportunity to keep everybody in my close friends and family circle informed about the important research that's being done for CF, and really encourage them to get involved with their dollars in continuing to look for a cure.
I think he was the top fundraiser this year. He's just so inspirational, and when we saw him at the climb and he climbed every one of those stairs, it just makes us feel like what we're doing is really worth something.
Every breath that Max takes depends upon these constant refinements and improvements in treating the complications of this condition.
So it's extremely important, and it's working.
When we see other people at fundraisers, and it's these parents of younger kids in particular who say how much hope that he gives them, is really inspiring. And I kind of get to see in a more broad sense what Max brings to the table, and how many people look at him and say, he's 30 years old and he's healthy and he's going strong, and we're able to do things. He was able to get married, he's able to travel, and those things I think are really important for younger people to see, that it's possible to have a full life.
With the work that he does, with the research that he's done with us, he kind of embodies someone who doesn't shrink at odds.
There's something to be said about being courageous in the face of the disease, but really I think it's just about not letting the disease define you.